Okay, here we are again. Our first video looked at creating a content package for an EQUELLA resource, and we use this video tutorials resource as our example. In this video we're going to look at adding a bit more structure to that content package by adding some tabs, so it makes it easier to view and work with the content. First up, we need to edit the item. So we're going to come back into our navigation menu builder, and here we can see the content that we initialized last time. So all the links to all the files, in this case video links that we added into our original EQUELLA resource, have been pulled through into the navigation menu. And last time we did a little bit of setting up of organizing where those particular links appeared in our list. What we're going to do now is click on one of the items. So we're going to choose the iPad Classroom Fundamentals, and we get this pop-up menu, so we can set up some stuff to organize what we want. So this is the name of the section that we're going to add tabs to, so I might just update that to just call it iPad. I'm going to add in multiple resources, so my first tab is going to be the iPad Classroom Fundamentals. That's fine. I'm going to repeat that title there, so just typing that in as the name of the tab. For my viewer, I can leave it at the default or ask for a file viewer. So in this case I'll leave it at the default and I save. So I have one tab attached. It's called iPad Classroom Fundamentals, and it's added to my iPad section. I'm going to add another resource as tab 2. Click on the drop down arrow for resources, and you can scroll through the list, which is presented in alphabetical order by title. So now I'm looking for Teaching with the iPad, so I'm going to add that in as my second tab, Teaching with the iPad. Leave it at the default and save. So now I have a section called iPad, and it has two tabs in it, iPad Classroom Fundamentals, Teaching with the iPad, and they both link through to those particular resources that I added to my original EQUELLA item. I'm just going to pause now and I'll do some work setting up another tab, and then we'll have a look at how that works when we look at the content package. Okay, so here we are again. You can see we have our iPad tab, and I've created another one, Creating and Delivering Presentations. What we're going to do now is have a look at what that means. I'm going to set some options, so I'm going to show a split menu, and I'm going to click off showing all the attachments, and now I'm going to save. Then we can come back and have a look at, well, what does that actually mean for our content package? And here it is. You can see I've got two files attached to my iPad section and two files attached to my Creating and Delivering Presentations section. Okay, so that's fine. You can see it's starting to add a bit of structure into my EQUELLA resource. Let's click on full screen and see what that means for the display of our content package. And here we go. So here's my iPad section. It has two tabs, iPad Classroom Fundamentals, Teaching with the iPad, and my Creating and Delivering Presentations has my Prezi. It also has Designing a Presentation as well. So it's just letting you add in a little bit of organization and structure, as opposed to how I've left all this, which is just a really big long list alphabetically by title, but that means that not everything that relates to the same stuff is listed there together. So we would go on and keep adding lots of tabs so that we could set this up to be a much more friendly